such thing as private press.
Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Hope you're enjoying these last few days of summer. So today's video comes from a guy named D Blast Media. When I went to check his name, all I found were professional media services, which I could definitely use, and media equipment. Basically, no picture and no name. Little information on this guy at all. Basically, Steve, for lack of a better name, decides to go to a police station to do an audit and gets confronted by several police officers. And auditors being auditors, just talking out of their ass. Police officers are very polite, respectful, and give him every opportunity to walk away. He does not, of course, and we see how that'll end. So let's sit back and watch a fool make a fool out of himself. So this is all body cam footage. All the editing and censoring has been done by the police department. It starts off as the police have already made contact with Steve here, and we pick up a third police officer who does most of the talking from this point forward. And here we go.
How you doing, sir? So what's going on today? Okay, well, do you kind of see where it becomes an issue when you start recording a police station? Okay, so you have identification on you, sir? Actually, sir, you're on government property. Hold on. No, let me finish. And you're recording a police station, which now kind of heightens our security. So we would like to identify you, and then once we identify you, everything you can go on about your day. You can finish recording. Once again, like I said, as you are recording, I also am recording.
So already this guy's playing his little game. The police officers do make good points. There's been a history the last several years. People going into police stations, videotaping what's going on, and mostly this is overseas, of course, where they didn't commit attacks. But they can happen there. Unfortunately, it can also happen here. And their concern is justified because a lot of these auditors and things are not the most stable of people. Taurus! But you guys get the hint.
So I mean, like I said, we're not trying to call you any. We're not trying to stop you from doing anything. So if you don't want to identify yourself, I'm gonna ask you to step on down to the sidewalk.
First time.
Actually, this right here is a private property because it belongs to the city of Sea Pleasant. So once again, and hold on. Hold on. Are you a taxpaying citizen of Sea Pleasant? Well, how am I supposed to know that if you don't have any ID on you? Well, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. Because you're recording our police station.
Very nice building.
I appreciate that, but once again, it's a police station, and you're stepping off to the side, which, as you see, there's signs supposed to say "Do not enter." So we don't want this right here.
I never asked.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm not finished talking. So once I'm saying, we don't want people back here recording.
Okay.
So I just asked.
So
All right, and matter of fact,
want trumps my constitution.
and our building is actually closed.
It's still public access.
So the only thing I'm asking you to do is, I just ask you to step down this way. That's all.
Twice.
I'm not.
Difference between here and the sidewalk.
You stand down there all day. What I'm concerned about is you recording a police station.
I went down here.
Hold on, my man. Actually, you were standing over here. We have you on.
First I was down here.
Hold on, and we also have on cameras that are posted throughout the. So only thing I'm asking you to do.
Public property, no matter if I go right here,
Sir, only thing I'm asking you to do. If you don't want to identify yourself, fine. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm just ask you to step down this way for me, please.
Again, you're asking me to leave public property.
So
It's not public property. It's controlled by the city. It's a city building controlled by the city for security purposes. A police station basically is a giant security facility. And because of security, it has certain exemptions. Usually the lobby has sort of like a gray area. You can go in there and decide how you behave yourself. You can videotape and record in camera all you want, providing you are polite, respectful, and don't cause a scene. This guy is doing the exact opposite. And again, we're not 3 times. He's been very politely asked to step aside, across the street and still continue to record. They never said he couldn't record, just not there on the property. And he's making a dead-end argument.
Like I said, hold on. One. As a matter of fact, if you really want, I can go start pulling up. I'm gonna go pull up charges because once again, like I said, it's this. I'm not. But what I'm asking you to do is for security purposes.
So
You are
your
filming.
security purposes trumps my constitutional right.
No, it does not. It does not. This is a old argument. Again, it's a dead-end argument. Security, I talk about the freedom. It's always been the age-old issue here. It will never go away. But a police station is one of those places that is exempt from that. Their job is to protect us from fools like this. Their responsibility and their security is important to protect themselves, to protect people inside who are victims of crimes, and in some cases even criminals themselves are in such danger they don't want anybody in there. They put them in a cell to protect them from people outside trying to get even. So again, your constitutional rights all have limits. The First Amendment right has limits. Second Amendment right has limits. Third, fourth, fifth, you name it. There are limits to those rights, regardless of what you may want to believe. There are limits, and those limits are limited by basic common sense. First Amendment right, you can't yell fire in a crowded movie theater because somebody could get hurt. Second Amendment right, if you are a convicted felon or a history of violence, something like that, you can't own a gun. If you are dishonorably discharged from the military, you cannot own a gun. So every right has its limits, and there are always exceptions and exempts put in place, and these are supported by the U.S. Supreme Court, the U.S. Senate, and the U.S. Congress, and all other areas. The Department of Justice and everything agree to have these exempts put in there for security purposes. And this is the argument he's trying to argue, that no, they don't exist, I can do whatever I want. No. Every U.S. constitutional right has its limit, and he's basically stepped over his.
That's all I'm asking. Can you tell me that?
What constitutional right am I violating?
Freedom of speech, freedom
I'm
of
not.
the press.
Hold on. I'm not.
Freedom of the press.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute.
First
You
Amendment.
said something else. Are you press? If you're press, I'm gonna.
Everybody's press. You're press. He's
Actually, negative, sir. Negative.
As long as you
Negative.
record and see,
Negative.
you're press.
Negative. That's.
No, that is not true. Press credentials for press individuals are for professionals. He's not a professional. He is a smart-ass dumbass going in trying to get competition for YouTube views and YouTube money.
That's not how it works. So if you identify your hold on. Wait a minute. You just I'm not getting mad, but you just said something. You identified yourself as being part of the press. Did you not?
Everybody's press.
Hold on. Did you or did you not identify yourself?
I'm private press.
There's no such thing as private
Nope.
press. What is private press?
Look it up.
All right.
Look it up.
Well. Since you're press, I'm gonna ask you this. I need your press credentials.
I don't have to give you any.
Okay.
Yes, they do. If you are on a police property, a government facility, or a military installation, they ask for your credentials. You must provide them. That's why you have those credentials. To say, I am part of this news station, this radio station, this public information station. It's recognized. You've gone through the checks. You're safe to have in there. They say, I don't have to show them to you means I don't have any. I'm just talking out of my ass.
Okay. You identified yourself as being part of the press.
I don't have to give you.
You identified yourself as being part of the press, sir. Did you or did you not? Did you or did you not?
You're kind of yelling at me and I'm not.
Did you or did you not?
I did.
Okay, so if you're going to identify yourself as the press, I'm going to ask you your credentials.
I don't have to show you any credentials.
Okay, well I'm going to ask you to step up on property.
Number 4.
Because hold on. Once again, hold on. You identified yourself as being a member of the press. So I'm going to ask you to step down this way, and I'll be more than happy to direct you to our press coordinator. So step down this way for me, sir.
Asking me to leave public
Sir.
property again. I'm just asking. Is this
Sir,
lawful? Is this lawful?
hold on. This now this is a lawful order.
In other
So you
words,
can go to jail for failure of bail lawful order. He just asked you
So
to
step down the sidewalk.
Again, he's making the mistake of assuming that a friendly request is just that. They're being polite and saying, can you please step off? Instead of get the hell off, which would be more confrontational. Don't mistake a friendly sounding request as a request. It's actually a very politely phrased order. Get the hell off our property.
just want you to know y'all violated.
We didn't violate anything, sir. You identified yourself as being
Badge number.
I'm Sergeant Matthews.
Okay. Badge number.
What do you need my badge number for?
Because you have to give
Actually,
No,
I asked you for
You're
ID.
a civil servant.
I asked you for ID, did I not?
Doesn't matter.
Hold on. Actually, in the state of Maryland, it is.
Actually, in the state of Maryland, it's not a stop identified state. I've done my research.
But now we're having an encounter. My man, you started walking and I stopped.
You're in my arms now.
So I'm asking you to step on down.
Okay, well, can I at least get the cars?
That's five.
No. Because
There you go. That's five.
I'm not
I
touching
can't remember good son. I'm on the edge here.
I'm asking you to leave.
Ask me whatever you want.
That's
I'm
six.
asking you to leave.
1901.
There you go, 6.
Hold on, no, let him finish. Because, sir, I'm gonna give you one more order. Since hold on. Since you identified yourself as being a member of the press, I'm asking you to leave.
Get the fuck out of here!
1, sir, please step off. Sir.
That's number 7.
Sir, touch me, you violate my rights.
Sir, I didn't.
If you touch me, you violate my
Sir,
rights.
I'm asking you to leave.
It's your last
Ask
time.
whatever you want. See, you just touched me.
You're going to jail, man. If you do not leave right now, you're going to jail. Simple as that. I'm tired of talking to you, man. Have a good one.
Relax. Sir,
please relax.
I'm asking you to walk this way.
Sir, why are you touching?
Because you were filming areas that are not open to the public.
As long as I can see it,
But hold on, but they're not open to the public.
As long as I can see it, I can.
Sir, I'm asking you to leave.
That's number 9, I believe, actually. And again, he's trying to escalate this into a confrontation which he's going to regret very shortly. But again, he technically is on police property, and they have final say who can and cannot be on there. He's not a victim of a crime. He's not reporting a crime. He's committing a crime. So maybe he can argue that if he wants to. He's that dumb. He probably is. But in the end, they made it clear. They've asked him nicely repeatedly. They give him every opportunity to walk away. They've ordered him. They've sincerely ordered him. They made it clear that he's going to get arrested. And yet he is still there being a dumbass.
Leave all day long. Go ahead and arrest me. I want you to. I want you to, just so I can take this right to court and sue you.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Sir, just walk. Just walk.
That's what I want.
Hold on.
That's what you
Once again, he identified himself as a member of the press. So what press corps do you work for?
Private.
What?
I work for myself.
All right. Well, I'm asking you.
Entrepreneur.
Step that way.
Sir, why do you keep touching
Step
me?
that way.
Why do you keep touching
Step that way.
Why do you keep touching
Sir,
me? So
step
you know
that way.
you're assaulting me, right?
Sir, step that way.
You know you're assaulting me, right?
If I'm assaulting you, go.
You're asking me to leave public property.
I'm done. He's going to jail.
All right, take him.
That's it. He's done.
Relax.
They gave him every
All you had to do was
opportunity to
leave,
walk
my man.
away.
We didn't
I
want.
was leaving. You see me?
No,
I
you
was on the
weren't.
sidewalk,
Hold
right?
on.
You're asking me to leave public
But
property.
I asked you. You identified yourself as being a member of the press. That's one.
Public property, no matter how you look at it.
So where's your ID, sir? Because I don't want to have to go through all this.
So if you sit up here and you go through my pocket, that's
Hold on.
it's legal search and seizure.
It's called search engine to arrest.
No. So have no probability, no probable cause. You have nothing.
You identified
You
yourself.
have nothing. I will beat this in court.
YouTube University is not a valid law institution, and neither is Wikipedia. There's a heads up on that.
Identified yourself one of
You
the.
have nothing. You've already assaulted me a couple times. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it. So go ahead, search my bag.
I'm just asking. We only thing we did was. Come on, walk him over to the car.
So recently, many of you may have heard about Schrodinger's cat getting hit by copyright strikes by the auditors. So basically, it's retaliation. They gave him like 5 strikes, and he's fighting for his channel. And basically, this is an abuse of the system by the auditors. They do this all the time. They do it with me because we call them out. My 3 Downtown Clowns video got striked because they had a commentary at the end that criticized them. That's why they got hit. Beyond that, they wouldn't have touched it because I have numerous videos of these guys doing numerous things. They haven't touched them. And this is the problem we have to consider, that the system's being abused and YouTube just lets it happen. They're not going to hold these guys accountable. And those of us who are following the rules, following the law, doing it right, are just being punched on left and right. Now, I don't know if Runner Cat uses his channel for his main income or if he has an actual full-time job. I'm assuming he has a full-time job. But the point is, he put a lot of time and effort into his video, into his channel. So he provides Freedom, Generation Nation, Mathol Report. For me, this is like a part-time thing. When I lose the channel, I'm not going to cry. I can just open up a new one and have you guys go over to that one. But this is an abuse of the system by the auditors. And it's an issue. And YouTube will not go out and say, hey, you're abusing the system happens again, you're off the air permanently. They won't do that. And that's half the problem. Like, they won't, certain channels will not be able to get ads for their videos because of one minor little issue. It has enough, that's no copyright violation, they don't want to do it. So YouTube, of course, is broken, and the auditors are taking advantage of it. But Schrodinger's cat, you've got this. You'll be all right. You'll weather this pretty easily. And if you do lose your channel, and if that does happen, I do apologize for that. But no, also subscribe to your channel and go see your videos and comment on them because they're funny and they're entertaining. But this happens a lot to a lot of us. We get hit. It is strictly retaliation, and we will weather this because, well, we still have our freedom. A lot of these guys are starting to go to jail more and more. I mean, Abrams has got another 8 months to a year left on his sentence. Glenn's in his 3rd or 4th day of his sentence. It's just, these guys are paying the price for their own stupidity, and we're laughing at them, and they can't stand that. Alright, so with that said, y'all be good. I'll see you around.